the draft here at Talladega. The final 15 minutes of this first practice session. We'll take an hour break and then be back with you from 3 to 4 Eastern, the final practice.
See Christopher Bell, the Ford truck, Matt Crafton, and the 88 have joined this pack. We've already seen the speeds almost 187 for our top speed. You see up there, top left of your screen, with Cody Coughlin with a quick time so far. That's the 5th truck in line right there for Cody Coughlin at 51.
Practice so important as these teams look ahead to tomorrow's race and the final race in round 1 of the chase. Could be the end of some championship hopes. So you look at the former winners here at Talladega. Mark Martin won the very first race here in the trucks back in 2006. This will be our 12th time racing the trucks at Talladega.
You know, one thing I found really ironic is most of the guys on this list that have won here have also won at Daytona. I mean, almost everybody on that list, maybe with the exception of Parker Kligerman, has also gone to victory lane at Daytona.
Johnny Sauter, of course, won at Daytona earlier this year, trying to complete the Super Speedway sweep. Tomorrow will be Sauter. Check in with Caitlin.
Vince, Christopher Bell has made 2 starts on restrictor plate racetracks, and I spoke with him this morning. I said, do you feel a little bit more comfortable on these types of tracks? He said, well, not really, not after Daytona. He ended up finishing 16th there, but he said, overall, we ran fairly well in both of those races. But I asked him, what's it like to turn laps at Talladega? He said it's pretty much bumper cars at 200 miles an hour, but he told me they really wanted to get a feel for their truck in the draft. So a couple of minutes ago, his crew chief, Jerry Baxter, said, hustle out there. There's some trucks that are starting to draft and work together. And the spotter that he has working with him this weekend, Mike Herman Jr., the spotter for Ricky Stenhouse Jr., also a veteran experienced spotter helping him here at Talladega. Vince?
Caitlin, you can see that Timothy Peters, his first plan of trying to draft didn't work. They fell too far back, weren't able to stay in that pack. Now he's rebounded, waited a lap to try to get in this draft to see what he's got. So it's interesting that they couldn't keep up. They learned a little bit of something there, though, guys. They know they got to be within a certain amount of distance if they're going to hang on to the draft.
Yeah, I was watching he and William Byron watching their lap times, and they never really got within a half to 3/4 of a second as fast as this big pack was.
Now watch him just really push. That's big momentum into the back of the 88, Hermie. What are they saying happened to Rico Abreu? That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, Michael, we saw him stop on the racetrack, and he slowly brought that truck to the garage. The right front open control arm had actually become loose, Michael, and the camber shims, you may want to expand on this, but the camber shims had actually come loose and were sitting up in the air under the hood, so they avoided a disaster. Could have been a lot worse had that happened up at speed on the racetrack, but get him back in, get him back on scales, get everything tightened back up, and get him back on the racetrack.
Yeah, I didn't understand the plan of stopping where he did, but if those shims came out of that upper control arm, he lost his feel with the steering wheel. He didn't know exactly what might be going on there. That explains it a little bit better.
And what those shims do is hold that wheel in alignment. You want a little bit of negative camber, which means the top of that tire is in a little bit on the right side. Positive camber, the opposite on the left side. When those shims fall out, so that wheel, you can gain 3, 4, 5 degrees of camber.
Well, and with Rico Abreu's lack of experience, missing an opportunity like this, maybe to run in the draft, to be something that he wishes he was a part of.